Hey YouTube, it's me, it's your iPhone Captain. Today we're going to be looking at the top 3 tweaks for October 2012. First one we're going to look at is called iOS Life, and what it does, it adds a little bit of animation to your when you like open up an application or something like that. You can even have it installed for your lock screen. But let's look at it here. When you open up your load switcher here at the bottom, you can set it to suck. You see that it sucked it into the middle, and you can even speed that up or slow it down by moving this over to left and right. The farther to the right you move it, the slower it gets. So we don't want to go slower, we'll go faster. So now you see when I open that. Now whenever we open up an application, we want to fool with the edit mode. Moving a page, we'll go move page with page curl. You can't really probably see that though on the video, but it is fading in and out. Let's go back in here and page curl. Springboard swipe. Let's do page curl again. Page curl up. Okay. So it works something like barrel, only it was a little bit too fast. That was. So let's slow it down a little bit. Okay, there you go. Now when you swipe, it adds some cool animations if you're into that kind of stuff. So if you want to check it out, it's called iOS Life and it's free. Another cool free one is called Quick Emoji, and what it does is it adds it adds 5 emoji characters to your keyboard, but under those emoji keys there's several different ones you can choose from. Like that, if you hold your finger on the key, it'll pop up the many different ones you can select from, and to choose anything you just simply swipe up there and hold down, and you see it put the ear on there. Another code tweak is called Title Speak, and what it does, when you get a notification, it'll speak the title. Here we go.
Sample notification.
So I'm using Test Banner to get those sample notifications to come in, and you see it read
sample notification.
Okay, it reads the title to you. It's pretty cool. And if you get Twitter, Facebook, or anything like that, it'll read Twitter out loud or Facebook out loud. And you see I'm getting that color around my notifications. That one is called Banner Border. And Banner Border, you can actually select it to be whatever you want it to be. I actually have it set to as what they call a surprise mode. And here's what it looks like, the little B. You select it. You see I've got surprise mode turned on. That's where it just selects whatever it wants to at random. So we'll turn that off and we'll leave it set into purple. So now when I get a notification, it'll be purple. Okay? And you can set a little bit of a border thickness to it. Although if you go below medium, you're not going to see it at all. So we'll just leave that like it is. And you can make the edges round or square. And you can see slightly round or none square. So now when I get it, you see it's a little bit square. Another cool one is called NC Light. And all you got to do to see NC Light is when you swipe to your spotlight, it pulls up your notification center. So when I go to the spotlight, my notification center automatically comes down. But it doesn't eliminate spotlight. Now if I want to go in here and search for something, I can just type it in. So that was called NC Light. Another cool one is called Spotify Play. If you're a Spotify fan, then you're going to enjoy Spotify Play because it puts Spotify in place of your native music app in your app switcher. So it makes it a lot easier to open up Spotify. Alright, another one that I use a lot is called Brightness Icon. Brightness Icon lets you take the volume keys and turn them into brightness, and all you got to do is I already have it set actually, so I can turn my brightness up and down by touching the volume keys, and you can see that it's going up and down right there. And if I want to go back to having the volume keys work like default, I just simply touch it again. It goes back. Volume buttons will now behave default behavior. So I want to go back to brightness. Volume buttons will now change brightness level. That's what I prefer. Okay, another pretty cool tweak, guys, is called tap to break. And right here it is. You can also get it in the Apple Store for 99 cents. But here it is. And you just tap on the screen and it makes that big noise. And the graphics looks pretty good on it, although there are some pretty heavy ads in it. I mean, but you know, this guy has to make a little money somehow, I guess. But that's some pretty cool tweaks right there, guys. So I think we've pretty well gone over everything that I wanted to talk about. If there's something you think I left out, leave it in the comments. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button before you leave and keep coming back.